So I'll just pick the question from the top. So Aman has asked what's the difference between Salesforce development and software development? Are they same? They are kind of same, yes, because ultimately you will be developing the software. The only difference is when you talk about software development, you can choose any language to develop your software. So it's up to you how you want to choose your stack. But in Salesforce world, you are limited with the tech stack. So that means if you are developing your backend applications, then you will use Apex as your primary language. Although I think it will change in future as Salesforce is introducing some functions as well which can be written on Node and Java. But for now you will be dealing with Apex. And on front end side, you will have Lightning Web Component, Aura, and Visual Force. So your tech stack is limited, but yes, you will be ultimately doing the software development. So if your primary question is like whether you can call yourself software developer or not, yes you can. So they are same. Other than DSA, what all topics we should be good at? Suraj has asked it. Please excuse me for this train honking sound. My home is near to a railway station, so you would hear this sound every now and then. Other than DSA, what all topics we should be good at? If you want to talk about, like if you are talking about the software engineer position, then you would have multiple coding rounds. So in those rounds, of course, DSA would be the primary thing that you need to focus on. But apart from these coding rounds, you will have at least one system design round and one system integration round as well. So apart from DSA, you should be good at designing the systems. So here, they'll give you a simple problem and you need to design the system from scratch, and that too within 30 to 35 minutes. You will find a lot of tutorial about system design on YouTube itself. Just don't be a part of tutorial hell. Pick one question or one solution at a time, and try to solve it on your own. Try to learn about the things that is explained in that particular solution video, and this way you will be good at least you will know few things about how you can design or how you can start designing your system. How much code does Salesforce developer write? I have heard less code. Is it true? If you are talking about Salesforce developer, then no. A developer is always a developer. And if you are talking about the someone who is working with Salesforce, then yeah, there is a possibility that you will be doing some admin stuff along with the development stuff. But if you are a dedicated Salesforce developer, then you will be developing things 9 to 5 if that is your office timing. Why did you left Google? I won't take this question for this video. I want to create another one on this one. But if you are expecting a serious suspense, then it is not. And I've seen some comments on LinkedIn as well that is Google that bad that I'm leaving it within 6 months? So let me just make it clear. Google is uh, definitely a very good organization to work for. They have very nice workplace and their employee policies are too good. So yes, there is no problem with Google. If you are going for Google, or if you are giving Google interviews, just go for it. You will definitely love it there. Okay, Kundan said, I am Salesforce admin, working experience is 2 years. Now I want to learn Salesforce development things, but coding skills not that much good. Could you please suggest few topics and guidance? Kundan, yes. See, if you are an admin, that means you already know almost all the good areas of Salesforce, and learning development is not hard. You can pick any other course or like any course out there, and the key to learn development is with the help of projects, with the help of challenges. So when there are a lot of free tutorials out there, there are a lot of there's Apex developer guide that is published by Salesforce, so you can start reading from those. I do have my own course on Udemy, which is the bestseller course if you want to take that. So yeah, and just pick any course, pick any tutorial out there. Just make sure that whatever you are learning, you are practicing it. So do as much hands-on as you can. and that's the key to learn development. And that is not only about Salesforce development. If you want to learn software development or whatever, if you want to get into development world, this is how you will learn. You will learn a topic and then you'll do the hands-on. Can we expect DSA with Salesforce in your future videos? You sure can. That is my primary focus right now. I'm going to bring a lot of DSA videos on this channel, and I'm going to bring some content outside Salesforce as well. So I'm planning some videos. Should I break the ice here? Should I give the suspense here? Okay, I'm planning some tutorials on Go language, so just stay tuned for that. We will be learning Go language first, and then we'll be implementing the data structures and algorithm using Go language or Python or maybe JavaScript. Let's see how it goes. How was your preparation to crack Google? Like on which platform you practice coding? Typically, how much question you solve a day and some stuff. Let me just show you how did I prepare for Google interviews. Hopefully you should be able to see this Google screen right now. I just kept it open. So you just need two things. If you want to really crack Google, you just need two things. First tab is youtube.com. Second tab is leetcode.com, and that's it. You won't need any other tab out there. You won't need any other resources out there. Somehow Google thinks that I am a bot here because I sit in front of my browser throughout the day, so they take me as a bot. So let me just prove them that I'm human. But yeah, just go to YouTube, follow one guy, follow one single person, and watch the tutorials from that guy. I followed William Facet, so you can just simply search here William Facet. This guy has a lot of good content when it comes to learning data structures and algorithm. So just follow this guy. I have already subscribed, as you can see. Just subscribe to this guy. He's a Google engineer, by the way. He's a Google software engineer, and just start going through his videos. Just pick one video for a couple of days. In the beginning, just pick one video for a couple of days, or maybe like for 2-3 days. Come to Leetcode. Let's say you are learning about dynamic programming. Just come to Leetcode. Here, go to explore. Because I'm just explaining this because I've got some questions that how can you find related problems when you learn about a particular DSA topic like dynamic programming or something. So here, come on man, I'm live streaming. Hey, do let me know in the comments if you want these live sessions more frequently. I was planning to come live like in every 15 days or so, twice a month. But if you want me to, if you do not want me to come live, just tell me. Or if you want me to come live more frequently, just do let me know in the live chat. So yeah, just come to Leetcode, go to problems, and here you will find all the tags. So Leetcode tags each problem with the like on what DSA topic it's focusing on. So here you can see that by default all topics are selected, so you can just short it down. And yeah, so you can see these tags on the top, right? Like if you want to go through array problems or string problems or hash table problems, which is one of the good, you should definitely learn. You should at least solve 30 to 40 problems on hash table, 30 to 40 problems or more on dynamic programmings, and you should majorly focus on arrays and strings if you are going for Salesforce application engineer. So this is only for the Salesforce application engineer position. Focus more on arrays and strings because there are chances that you will get some questions on these topics. Like there are chances, I'm not guaranteeing it, so that just don't blame me that I didn't get any question from arrays or strings. And also these are good topics to start with if you are new to DSA world like me. So I started with arrays, then I picked strings, and then gradually I moved on. So yeah, from Leetcode you can pick you can just search for that particular topic that you are learning from William Fissett's video, and from here you can just pick random problems and start solving those. So before you move to the next video of William Fissett, try to solve 10 to 20 problems from that particular topic, because this is how you will be starting developing that pattern. You will start seeing that pattern. So as soon as you will see the problem, you will know that I need to apply dynamic programming here. Using the dynamic programming, using DP, I can solve this. So that will come with the practice. So that's why you need to solve more than 10 problems from a particular topic before you move to the next one. So I'll just stop it here for this question. Let me just pick the next one. How was I studied hard and practiced lot? Read head first Java, practice more on Java. As a Salesforce developer with DevOps knowledge, what are the concepts we need to add? I didn't get this question, Shahrukh. Can you please explain more what you are really asking? I'll just move to the next one for now. Can you make a schedule close to what you have followed? That might help us too. I just did that. This is what I followed. I followed William Fissett's tutorial. Before William Fissett, actually, I went through a lot of YouTube videos. So there are a lot of good guys. I'm not blaming them. They all have awesome content, and that's why it's very hard to ignore, or it's very hard to what I would say, control the temptation to watch that particular solution video, because all these guides are good. I followed a lot of guys, but I was not getting any output. So that's why I try to stick with one, and here I stick I was following the William Fissett's tutorial, plus then I stick with one single platform, Leetcode. So that's how I did it. But you can follow any other guy as well, or you can choose your own platform as well. There are so many different platforms out there. There's CodeChef, there's HackerRank, InterviewBit is also nice. When did you left Google and why? I left Google, what is this month, June? Couple of months ago. I didn't announce it, but now you know. And why, you will know in my next video. This is not anything that I'm not hiding any suspense here. It's like a simple thing that I'll tell you. But yeah, let's not talk about it in this video. Then audio is heard double. Okay, man. How to learn the approaches and techniques used to solve DSA problems. Example, sliding window, 2 pointers. Does coding platform matter? If yes, which coding site one should start and stick to? Jatin Bhatia, I kind of already answered this question. See, coding platform doesn't matter. You just pick one and stick to that one so that you can track your progress. And how to learn the approaches and techniques. See, this comes with practice. You need to solve as many problems as you can from or for a particular topic. Like, again, I'll take one example. Like, let's say if you are learning hash tables, or let's say you are learning about priority queues. So you need to know, first you need to implement priority queues by yourself in any of your programming language, whether you are working with Python or Java or JavaScript. So first build all the features of priority queue by your own. This way you will know how priority queue will work, or this will kind of stick in your head. Okay, like I'm talking about priority queue, and these are all the features that priority queue supports. And then start picking the problems for priority queue from whatever the platform that you are following. So like here I've shown you the example from Leetcode. So you can simply find all the problems for priority queue from Leetcode and start solving those. And this is the only way to actually learn a particular topic, and also train your mind to, or to let your mind know how to approach a particular problem, or just to build that muscle memory. Okay, this problem needs to be solved by this particular topic. Thank you, Pratik. for giving me the time. Sheikh, where are you working now? Why ex Google? I'm not working anywhere at the moment, but yeah, I'll soon join another firm that I'll announce. Why ex Google? Because I'm not working in Google anymore, so that's why ex Google. Where to find trigger advanced problems for interview preparation? There are no resources out there at the moment, except there's one video from me. You can find it on my channel. I had an interview with Ranjan. That was one of the coding problem. I tried to replicate the similar situation how this coding interview happens in these organizations like Google, Amazon. So just watch that video, but I'm going to bring that kind of content more. So I have some problems in my mind, but I'm just trying to find some volunteers who I can interview live, because I just don't want to uh, make it a scripted video. So I just want to interview people live. So if you are ready for it, just write me at sfdcfacts@gmail.com, and maybe we can schedule something, and this will help you and others as well to practice for the FANG interviews. Did you open stream in browser? Okay, these are not the questions. Manish, if you have joined from two devices, okay, these are not questions. Oh, I'm already at the end of the questions. Do you guys have any more questions, or okay? No, 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 no. Just give me a sec. There are so many of these. Guys, please excuse me if I'm not able to pick some of the questions. Let me just go through few more before I close this stream. In what language did you decide to do the exercises in the Google interview? I picked Java because before I was a Salesforce developer, I used to code in Java, but I could have picked JavaScript as well, but I somehow found Java easier to implement these data structures, so I stick with Java. What is minimum work years of experience opportunity we have in Google for Salesforce role? What is minimum work years of experience opportunity we have in Google? There are open positions for 2+ years, I guess. Just check Google job portal, and I think you will know. But there are positions for 2+ year experience, guys. Did we join Scalar? Will it help in such a way, or stick preparation by our own? Any suggestions? This is up to you, Ashish. If you can spend some bucks, then I have heard Scalar Academy is good. I haven't tried it personally, so yeah, you can go for it if you're if you can really spend some amount of money, but it's not necessary. You can prepare by your own as well. So, and there are a lot of tutorials on YouTube as well if you want to prepare from those. I've already given you the channel name that I followed, and I'm not sponsored by William Fissett. This guy is really good, and that's why I'm recommending him, and he got me into Google, so of course he must be good. So you can follow him. Yes sir, please do it more often. Okay, this is about the live streaming, right? Thank you, Pratik. I'll try to do it more often. Janani, can you spell the YouTube channel you told for data structures? I have shown it to you guys, right? William Fissett. I'll just show it again. Okay, just give me a sec. So this is the guy that I followed, William Fissett. So just follow his tutorials. He has 136 videos. You don't have to go through all those 136 videos. Just go to his channel and go to the playlist and just find, okay, I'll show you playlist. So he has already organized his videos in different playlists like graph theory. So you don't want to practice graph theory in the beginning. This is something that you want to come to in the very end, once you have good solid understanding of normal data structures. So yeah, here you can see that he has playlist on dynamic programming, tree algorithm, and graph theory, AVL trees, queues. So yeah, you can start picking from these. I would say that you start with data structures playlist, this one, and this will give you a fairly good idea. Actually, you will be building your own data structures using uh, like William has shown how to build data structures using Java, but you can follow his tutorial and build your data structures using Python or JavaScript or whatever the language that you are, you know, more familiar with. Okay, let's move on. Do you think Fang will consider you for interview if you have history of working with two companies for the past 2.5 years? Do they focus on why we left so soon? No, they don't. You will be shortly once you are shortlisted. So, like once your resume is shortlisted, which will be just give me a sec. I think William's video has started playing. Yep. So once you are shortlisted, and you will be shortlisted based on the projects that you have done and your skills, they won't, shortlist you based on how many companies you have worked for and how soon you have left those organizations. So I don't think it will matter, and you will be eligible. Getting a job into Google. So am I a Salesforce developer? So it is mandatory to have knowledge on data structures and algorithm. Gaurav, yes, Gaurav, you need to have at least basic understanding of data structure and algorithm so that you can, you know, crack a medium level problem. At least I think you will have two coding rounds on DSA. That's what like. I had two coding rounds on DSA, so I'm not sure if you will have the same, but at least you will have one. So you need to learn data structure and algorithm. Have you cleared Salesforce Platform Developer 1 certification? Yes, I have. I have 14 Salesforce certifications, by the way. You are really patient enough to answer every question and guide in super way. Thanks, Janani. An- Ankit Yadav, I'm struggling to study DS in C or C++. Can I study on Java? See, you can pick any language out there. I have heard the easiest are JavaScript and Python. I was more familiar with Java, so I picked Java. But you can pick any language out there. It doesn't matter. They'll give you, like, when you'll have your coding rounds, they'll, let you choose your own programming language to code. So they won't simply ask that just code the solution in Python only. If you are familiar with Java, write your solution in Java. If you are familiar with JavaScript, write your solution in JavaScript. If you are familiar with Go language, then go for Go language. So your language doesn't matter. Have you getting a job into, okay, that's I've already answered. Let me see, there is a lot of spam. Let's see what else we have got. How do we correlate Apex with concepts of DSA? Kapil, that's a good question. See, Apex is another programming language. And as I said, you can build your own data structures using any programming language. So you can build your data structures using Apex as well. But when you know, when you have your coding round, the data structure and algorithm coding round, there is a slight chance that your interviewer might not have worked with Apex programming language. So you need to be more, you need to communicate more to explain your solution in those interviews. So like if you know any other programming language apart from Apex, so I would say just pick that language before you start writing your coding solution. But if you don't know any other programming language, then you can pick Apex as well. I would say just be, communicate your solution uh, in a crystal clear manner. So like whenever you are writing a particular line, if you are writing a loop or you are declaring a variable, just let your interviewer know that this is why you are doing it, so that you both are on the same page and there's no and one when you communicate better, your interviewer can also give you a hint if you are stuck somewhere, because your interviewer know like this is what you are coding and this is where you are going, so he can give you some hints, or she can give you some hints. Actually, I should be more, actually they can give you some hints. I don't want to be gender specific here, sorry about that. Please suggest good tutorial websites for Aura framework. Just use my YouTube channel. I started this channel with Aura framework sessions only, or you can get my course from Udemy as well. But yeah, I have the complete course on Aura for free on this very YouTube channel. These are some of my first videos. So yeah, that's the best I would say. Why would I recommend anyone else if my own videos are best? Siddhant Gupta, what all thing we need to prepare for system integration? Will it be like how can we connect SF with third party, vice versa, or any general system with other system? It can be anything. If you are applying for a Salesforce application engineer position, then there are chances that they will ask you to, connect Salesforce with other platforms or other systems, but the solution will remain same, because even using Salesforce, you will need to use the same integration methodologies. Salesforce doesn't Salesforce don't have its own methodologies. It's just like it simplifies things to integrate. Like you have named credentials to easily integrate two systems, but the core concept will remain same. Like you will have a REST API. You need to know your integration methodologies, like which one you are using. Are you using fire and forget approach, or if you are waiting for the response from the second system? So yeah, it could be a question on integrating two systems with each other or integrating multiple systems with each other. It could be a question where you are performing one task of your application on one system and other task on the other platform, and then you want these platforms to be in sync, or just communicate to and fro so that the complete application process is smooth. So possibilities are endless, but just watch my Google interview experience video. There I've given you some more hints like what kind of questions you may expect. But possibilities are endless here actually. I cannot, just pick few topics. I'm sorry about that. How did you become a member of technical staff from a support engineer at Salesforce? I gave an interview. So like I applied for an internal transfer position, like no, I applied for internal transfer. So like I went through the open position in Salesforce. I saw an open position for member of technical staff. I applied for it and I went through all the interview rounds that they took. Once I was selected, I moved. That's simple. Okay, I'll pick. Okay, I think I'll pick three or more. How many should I pick? It's 7:40. Let's pick five more questions and then we'll close this stream. And maybe like I'll try to answer the remaining questions next time, or maybe on this chat. Let's see. I have Android development experience of 5 years and I think I'll be suitable for SD2 role. How can I crack Google? I am a 5-star coder. 5-star coder on where? CodeChef? I'm working on system design, OS development. What else shall I do? You don't need to do anything. You just need to apply for a position in Google and go for the interview. You are already there. I'm talking to you 95. So you are already there, buddy. If I would have, if I would have had 5-star CodeChef rating and uh, this much amount of experience, I would have applied for a position couple of years back and hopefully I would have cracked it. So yeah, you don't have to do anything else, just apply for the position. Be confident when you are sitting in the interviews and communicate your solution better. That's the key. Is Leetcode enough to crack the coding rounds? See, Leetcode is just a platform where you can find the problems and write the solution. Leetcode doesn't guarantee you of a interview shortlisting or a interview selection. It depends on how many problems you are picking there, how many problems you are solving, how much grasp you have on the data structures and algorithm, and based on that you will crack your interviews, not based on Leetcode. So no, I'm not sure if that question is correct or not, but yeah, this is just a platform. I'm studying Btech second year. Give me a roadmap for Google. Nitin, I'm glad you asked it. See, this is what I did not know when I was in college. So just don't go for multiple programming languages out there. So just, don't go for machine learning, don't go for data science, don't go for mobile development. Just pick one program. See, if you really want to get into Google, just pick one programming language and then work on your DS and algo skills. It's good that you learn more languages or more technologies like machine learning or data science, but these won't matter much when you'll be sitting in a Google interview. Your DS and algo skills will matter there. So that's the thing that that was one of the mistakes that I did in my college life. I was just learning these different programming languages. I was not sharpening my DS and algo skills. So just work on that, and you will be in Google after 2 years, hopefully. How many interviewers were in the interview panel for each round? For me, it was only one interviewer in each round. Salesforce freelancing, how to approach for this? I didn't do freelancing, buddy, so I really don't have any idea. But yeah, there are a lot of platforms out there. You can try TopTal, you can try Upwork, then freelancer.com. But I am not the right person to answer this question. Okay, just two more questions. Is system design round generic or Salesforce specific for a Salesforce application developer role? It would be generic, I would say, uh, or it could be something that they can pick from Salesforce platform. For me, it was generic, so I would say most probably it will be generic, but they can pick. They can ask you to design something on Salesforce platform as well, something that doesn't exist out of the box, but the core idea will remain same. So as I said, just go through these different YouTube videos, one video at a time, and just pick some concept from that video. Like, let's say if they are explaining you load balancer, just learn everything about load balancer, why you need it, what's the use of load balancer. If they are talking about in-memory database like Redis, learn everything about Redis, what is the advantage of Redis, when you should use it. And this is how you will build your system design knowledge. This is how you will know which component I need in my system when you'll be designing it. And now the last question. UK Salesforce opportunities for 4 years experience. I don't know, so let's not take this question. How much DSA is required for Salesforce software testers in Google? I don't have clear idea on that, buddy. I'm not sure if you'll have to go through the DSA round or not, but I really don't have any idea. Roadmap for Salesforce developers from admin. Okay, yeah, let's take this question. Roadmap for Salesforce developer from admin. Roadmap is simple. First, learn the fundamentals of Apex. Try to do as much hands-on as you can with the help of challenges. Try to develop as many projects as you can. You can think of your own project, or you can pick. I'm not sure if there are any websites out there that can give you some project ideas, but if you take my course from Udemy, I have like 60 plus challenges in that course, so that the learning would be fun, and you will do more hands-on than learning the theory. And then you will have the, I would say, the most complex Apex project that I have ever built. No, that's a wrong statement, but yeah, it's really a complex project that I've included in that course. And the idea behind creating that course is just to make you better than 90% Salesforce developers out there. and just don't be scared, because I am explaining the solution in step-by-step manner. So yeah, that's about my course. But yeah, you can go through Apex Developer Guide as well, which is free and it's published by Salesforce. If you can, that's a book. Read the concepts, read the fundamentals from that book, and try to implement, try to do some hands-on and try to find some project ideas or think of your own. Maybe a good thing can be like some of the things exist out of the box in Salesforce, like you can create process builder to automate things. But if you are an admin and if you have created some process builders to automate things, why don't you do those things with the help of code? So this is again would be a good practice if you want to learn Salesforce development. I'm not saying that you convert your existing process builders to Salesforce code. No, this will give you some project ideas that you can build. So if you're a Salesforce admin, you already know a lot of ideas that you can implement with Apex. Is Google Cloud free to work? They have a free tier actually. They'll give you some $300 credit for an year so you can explore the Google Cloud services. And I think I'll end this video right here. Thanks a lot guys for joining in. I didn't expect 100 plus viewers joining my first ever live streaming. This has given me a lot of confidence to come live more often. And I hope this session was helpful, and take care guys. See you.